So after the first quarter, you guys outscored Syracuse 67-47. What changed?
We were extremely hesitant on offense in the first quarter. We were not reading the defense well at all, I think, and then we were second guessing our open shots. Personally, I was just letting them dictate what I was doing. So I think we settled in a bit, but we can't always afford to do that. So hopefully we'll learn from that.
I don't know if I've seen Kenny as emotional as he was at the end of the first quarter. What do you say to you guys in the huddle?
Pretty much just gotta pick our stuff up because we try to feel teams out and stuff, and he wants us to be the aggressors offensively and defensively, because we start to dig ourselves holes and against really good teams, which, I mean, they're a good team. It's gonna be hard to come back.
He gets his message across in his tone. Also, yeah. It's not always the words.
And then what changed for you guys defensively? I think SU shot 43% in the first half and 28 something or something like that in the second half.
Again, just trying to dictate and be the aggressors. They have really good offensive players, and
we also went to zone in the fourth quarter because we were in a bit of foul trouble, so that helped.
Switched up the defense.
Mark?
The game was tied at 50 late in the third quarter, and then you guys go on that 16-0 run. What was clicking? What was going on during that run when you put the game away?
I think our defense leads to offense a lot of times. We get the crowd going, we get energy. Getting stops doesn't let them set up their defense, so we can get transition points. So I think that's a big key thing when we get our runs.
Is that what helped you guys? You were lights out in the fourth quarter. You guys you shot over 70% from the field. Was that the transition game, I guess, or was that Taylor getting it going, or?
I think everyone was just being aggressive and being confident with their movements and not second guessing. Especially T-Sol, Kayla wasn't hesitating from the three. Everyone stepped up.
Go to Will.
Yeah, so their defense certainly wasn't, it was kind of a tough pill to swallow at first, but you guys kind of overcame that. Would you say it was kind of just through, how were you guys able to kind of puncture their zone on that end and just kind of end up with all those made shots at the end?
I think we realized we had driving lanes. The first quarter, we were kind of just throwing the ball around, and that's pretty much what they want you to do. They funnel it, and we just weren't taking advantage of the gaps. And once we started doing that, we found the holes and stuff.
And then defensively, a lot of, like you said, transition play. The pace kind of picked up along that fourth quarter. You say that was kind of the key to success late in the game? I mean,
yeah, we know our defense leads to offense, so once we get that going, I think we're a really good team. Hard to stop.
Going back to Anthony.
Next 5 games against ranked opponents, does this stretch coming up feel like where you guys can start to accomplish some of those preseason goals that you said? I know it was very vocal that you guys want to get one of those top 4 seeds. This kind of feels like the stretch of the season that you guys can accomplish that. Does it feel that way?
Yeah, we definitely know what's ahead of us. But for now, this is cliche, but we're just taking it one game at a time. We have NC State coming up, sold out crowds. That's going to be an insane environment, and that'll be a really good win for us. So we're looking forward to that. But obviously, yeah, we have a tough stretch, but that means a lot of opportunity.
Going back to your previous battles with NC State, what stands out to you about them, and how much are you looking forward? And I know it's probably weird going against them without Alyssa there, but what stands out to you about the Wolfpack, I guess?
I mean, I think we always play them just really close, and we always have just super competitive games. So I expect nothing less than that coming up again. I think, the tougher team will get the win, and I think coming from this game into that, we have to learn that we can't wait 10 minutes to turn it on, because we're going to need a full 40 to win against them because they're a really good team.
Back up front to David.
Kayla, kind of piggybacking off that, you guys have both played in this Tech-NC State rivalry, if that's what you want to call it, for a couple years now. What makes this battle so special? It seems like it comes down to the wire almost every single time.
I think especially us having them in our pod. We play them twice a year, and then we always get them in the tournament too. So I feel like we've played them, it feels like 100 times. So I think we just know each other really well, and it comes down to just who's playing better basketball at the game. We know we both have great teams, great coaches, and I mean, that's why it's always a close game.
Yeah.
Go back to Mark.
Liz, what helped you guys dominate on the boards today?
It wasn't that way at halftime, and we just saw that and knew that we had to be the aggressors because, at the end of the day, like in a zone, we should really be taking advantage of those rebounds. And T-Sol is obviously always super dangerous on the boards, and
We were missing her the first half, so
yeah,
she came in and got her boards.
yeah.
Kayla, what was helping you click from 3-point range today?
I mean, I think it's just my teammates. They always find me, even like I've been a little shooting slump, people would say. But like they have the confidence that's going to go in every shot. So they keep looking for me, keep telling me to shoot it, and eventually it falls.
And the blocks, what was the key to the blocks?
I don't know. I was trying to be Liz.
Shut up.
Demo, she continues to play well for you guys. I mean, like you mentioned, Taylor was in foul trouble, and she almost ends up with a triple-double. What her presence and her emergence, what she kind of meant to you guys? She's played really well, consistently.
Yeah, we've said this from the beginning. Like, she is so important to our team. She does all the little things that don't always necessarily get recognized, but she's just a glue player. She can make plays. She hits really tough, crucial shots. And we all know in the locker room how much she means to our team, and we wouldn't be the same without her. Definitely not.
She's one of the highest IQ players I've ever played with.
Oh yeah.
So
She knows her stuff.
Mhm.